It's okay. So, currently feeling a bit overwhelmed. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another writing vlog. So, it is the second to last day of Camp NaNoWriMo, and it's also a pretty nice day outside. It is a bit cloudy, but I think that's gonna set me in the mood for my dark academia novel. So, pretty cool about that. I'm gonna see and try to get as many words as I can between today and tomorrow for the last 2 days of April. And if I have words for the new project, I have words, so I'm happy about that. I think that's awesome. But before I jump into writing, I've got a story. So it only happens to me. Actually, probably not. But I went to the store right after school, and I'm in the checkout lane, self-checkout lane, because I don't really like talking to people, and yeah. Which is not true. I do like talking to people. I just don't like talking to people when I'm shopping. But anyway, I go to reach for my wallet, and I don't have my wallet. So I had to run back home to get my wallet. And then I walked inside, grabbed some muffins, because muffins. I was going back to the checkout line and realized, oh, my wallet's not in my pocket. It's in the car. I go back outside again, and then finally got checked out. But that was an extra 20-minute journey that I did not anticipate on taking. But that's all good. Dinner's cooking. We have about 10 minutes before dinner, and then I can write after. So this will probably be the only clip of me outside, even though I'm going to work outside. But between eating dinner and hanging time with the hubby, yeah, that's just gonna be today. But I am gonna get some more words in. I'll update you guys on how many words, and we'll see if I can throw in a writing time lapse in there. Welcome back. So it has been about a day since I updated. Got some writing done. Didn't do a lot yesterday, just a little bit here and there, just because of things. So another side note though, really quickly, my allergies are kind of acting up out here, so I'm apologizing now for all the sniffling that I will be doing and the rubbing of my nose, because although I wiped down this table, it's spring, y'all, so, and they're like 3 bees. Today, did some errands, did some cleaning. It was good. I thought I'd just take a minute to just sit down and be outside for a little bit, get some words in before getting back to cleaning, and then we have some plans later tonight, which I'm excited for. So let's get back to writing. Yay! Okay, real talk. So, one of the most important things with me, this is just for me, it will probably work with a lot of the people, but for me, I know, because I know myself, if I don't write every single day, and at least make myself consistently write, what ends up happening is if I take a break, when I'm really in the middle of creating something and I feel like I'm on fire, and if I just take a break the next day, what happens is I come back to it, I don't have that same feeling and emotion, and it takes me 3 times as long to get back in that feeling. So then it makes me not want to write anymore, because I just want to be oh well, I can go watch TV, or I can go scroll endlessly on Instagram, or I really should be cleaning the rest of my house, or I really should maybe even just do other things. So, or I should be reading my whole book list of things that I have to do. But I remember the fire, and I remember the spark, and I'm I want to get to that spot. but it takes a little bit longer to like light the fire on my butt to actually like get invested back in the world. So if that seems any way familiar to you, let me know in the comments below. Like, do you guys feel that way? Like, if you're like on fire, you had like a 5-day writing streak where you're like, I feel invested in this world, and you take a break for one day. Do you feel this way too when you're coming back to it? Or is it something that you can just jump right into, or it depends on the project? Because for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I see it. I'm like rereading. I'm like, oh, this is great. But I'm like, I don't know what to do now because I haven't been invested in the world. So yeah, let me know. Okay, so I've been writing for about like 10 minutes. And then I'm liking what I'm writing. So like it's all going good, but then I had a thought. And I've been obsessively checking my email for my mentor to email me back about my project. And I'm like, Riley, just be patient. Like, she is a person, she has a life, but I'm just like so nervous. But at the same time, like, she has all the time in the world. So Brittany, if you watch this, like, don't worry, like, it's totally fine, don't feel bad. I just like, I'm nervous. I'm like, oh, did I do a good job, did I not? I just want to know so I can like get it. So I'm trying to distract myself with this next manuscript, really trying hard. And I'm loving this manuscript. Like, it's really good. I'm liking what I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to know how my other manuscript did. Maybe sometime during this vlog, I can give you guys an update on what that is with like her next edit letter on that and seeing where that process goes. But yeah, I am nervous and like a very excitable, giddy way at the same time, like just slightly anxious, slightly worrisome, being like, oh, I hope what I did is good. So anywho, I'm gonna go back to this manuscript to distract myself from that fact. Alright friends, so I have written about 200 words and it is getting a little chilly, so I think I'm gonna head back inside to do work. Still trying to kind of morph the beginning. I'm struggling a little bit. I think I just have too many ideas now competing with each other, so I have to figure out which one's gonna be the champion. And yeah, my allergies are just a little bit too much, so might as well just go inside and not have to deal with the pollen and the chilly air, just because I'm in the shade and there's wind, so. So I gave it a shot. I gave another 20 minutes of writing. I've kind of gotten stuck, which is fine. I'll figure it out later. But I really gotta get ready and finish cleaning up before my errands and my plans that I have for later today. So we'll see if I film any more today. Probably not, but
to scoop. Eating raw mushrooms. I do like the texture. I mean, I don't know.
Okay guys, so I just got my edit letter back from my mentor. I've only read the email, I haven't read the whole thing yet. I am equal parts nervous, equal parts excited, and a whole lot of other things. But I'm so excited to like read through it and get through that. I was going to be filming a different video, which is why I'm in the office, which is why I have a full face of makeup on. But I decided I'm going to pause there and with that video and react to the edit letter first, and then see where we can go from there. Yeah, it's bonkers, it's wild, it's happening, all the feels, all good things. Slightly anxious because I'm an anxious person. I'm working through the edit notes. Part of it is like, oh, this is fine, it's fine. But you know that meme where everything's burning, the dog's just sitting there and he's like, it's fine, everything's fine. That's kind of how I feel. But at the same time, I'm very hopeful. Like there's like, I have a lot of feelings. One thing is like, okay, I get it. The parts I'm like, but I thought I did that. So there's just a lot of work that needs to get done, which is fine. Like, that's part of writing books, is sometimes you think you have solved something. Sometimes you think you have solved something, but you find out that, oh, no, you didn't really do it as well as you could have. So it's okay. So currently feeling a bit overwhelmed, but I know this feeling will pass. I know it's gonna be okay. I just am a little bit more overwhelmed with this edit letter than I did with the first edit letter, which is okay. Again, I know I keep saying the same things over and over again. More like kind of keeping as a mantra to myself to be like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be great. There are spots that she was poking at that like, oh yeah, I also had problems with, but there's also some spots that she's poking at that I'm like, thought that I did that. So I'm a little confused. And that's like the more, this is the emotion that I'm really feeling. Hello everyone. It has been a few days since the last clip that I filmed. Actually, only like technically 2 days have passed. So I wanted to give you guys an update. I have read the complete edit letter along with her notes that she did on the comment, which she did fabulous, like much more than I was expecting. So like kudos to her. A lot of the things she was commenting on makes sense. So although it was kind of hard to read, I am so thankful that she did that because I really needed a kick in the pants of being like, this needs to be tighter. And I'm like, yes, you are right. Like, I get it now. A lot of things that she had mentioned were things that like I thought I was doing, but I was afraid because this is my first like legit thriller. Like this isn't the first time I'm ever doing this. So a lot of the things I thought I was hinting at was way too subtle. So subtle that like she wasn't even getting it and she actually knows the plot. So I'm like, oh, okay, I really need to just like be in your face a little bit more with it. Okay, editing Riley here. just for a quick note, I talked with her over some of these problems, and I actually did lay the breadcrumbs. I just need to actually execute on the breadcrumbs. So we're there, just not there yet. I've been drafting some plans to change. So that's what I did yesterday. And then today I probably will just work on it for like 20 minutes. I've been doing a lot of errands, cleaning up the house, doing little things like that. So I haven't really done a lot of writing today. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to update you guys. Probably won't do any time lapse today. Tomorrow, she and I are going to chat a little bit just about what we're going to do moving forward. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up to let me know and the algorithm know that you like videos like this one. And if you haven't already, click subscribe. I release new videos on all things writing and reading every Thursday. Keep writing, keep reading, and stay creative. Bye!